What's going on, everybody? Project Rod here, and it is time for skills here in Wichita for the Arena Series. Crazy Monster Jam fan and Captain's Curse has done the unthinkable, going 9-0 this season in racing and getting his 4th consecutive racing win of the season. Gravedigger on top, though, for the overall event champion win with 15 points. El Toro Loco in first place with 79 points. Captain's Curse just behind him with 78, and Gravedigger creeping up in third with 63. Ice Cream Man has 61. Doomsday has 59. And Monster Mud Husky has 54. So these are the judges for today's arena skills competition. So huge shout out to them, Death Warrant, Matt Johnson, and Omboji. Thank you guys so much for being judges for today's event. Let's go ahead and get started with the first competitor. Don't forget to leave a comment down below on who you think will be the skills winner after today's event. Gravedigger in April Summers, fresh off of her skills win back in Greensboro. Let's see if she can go back to back. So far, El Toro Loco has been the only one being able to do that since he took the first 2 skills wins of the season, and April Summers going for a popper into a nose wheelie, into a moonwalk, into a reverse flip. So much going on, and still landing it on the front 2 tires and keeping that moonwalk going. Look at the control, and that was just a spectacular move by April Summers. That's definitely gonna score well when it comes to judging. Let's see what she can do for her second attempt, as that first one was just crazy and should definitely score well. Let's see, looks like she's gonna go for the big air, and graveyard kick back. No, not gonna be able to get it up enough, and she's trying to save it, kind of struggling a bit, and trying to get control of it. There you go, back on all 4s, but the damage is done. At least I don't want to say damage is done, but didn't quite get the attempt that she was trying to get. But still, that first attempt was amazing, so they should score well. Here comes the scores, and a 9.421 for Gravedigger and April Summers. So a great way to start the skills competition here in Wichita. So she is your current leader as MMJ Producer and Doomsday come out now. Not sure what he's trying to go for here. He's backing up for the container, it looks like, trying to figure it out, trying to get lined up. And it's a lot harder here than it is in the Stadium Series. At least the Stadium Series has a little dirt ramp to help with it, but he's gonna get it popped up on the 2 front tires. Looks like he's gonna ride out a nice nose wheelie out of this. Don't forget to check out the Rodcast, the Monster Truck Fanatic podcast, now on Spotify and YouTube. Link down below. Doomsday coming back to the container and getting it back on all 4. So a great attempt nonetheless, and great showcase of skill and ability. A lot of balance. I think, though, when he came back on the container, it might have, kind of shooken him up a bit, but it's still okay. Still a good attempt. Let's see what he can get for the second one, as that 9.421 is going to be tough to beat. A nice moonwalk off of the side ramp there, and he's going to take it into a wheelie, short wheelie. Not much. I'm sure that obstacle got in the way, so that's going to be it for Doomsday and MMJ Producer as we take a look at the replay of his attempts. So now we wait for the judges as the scores are coming in. Let's see what it's going to be. 8.568, so not a bad score. Still a pretty good score for Doomsday, but not enough to take the lead. Here comes El Toro Loco and Driftboy 912, your reigning World Finals 2 high jump champion, but unfortunately could not get the high jump win today here in Wichita. Very unfortunate, but all good things come to an end, and he had a hell of a streak going on. Looks like he's going for the bull bucker, getting it back on the 2 front tires, not able to balance it like April Summers did, but nonetheless still an amazing move. Let's see what the second attempt brings for El Toro Loco. That bull bucker is still a great move, his signature move, and you love to see it. I'm curious to see what he's going to try to pull out next to best April Summers. Like I said, that's a tough score to beat. Looks like he's going to go for the side ramp here that Doomsday went for. Going to pop it up and almost gave it too much. Getting it nice and balanced, almost touching the wall. Now he's bringing it back and thought he was going to pop it up for a wheelie, didn't get quite enough. So that's going to be it for El Toro Loco. That first attempt was great. Let's see what they're going to think of it overall, really. I don't know about that second one. 9.176 for El Toro Loco. A great score, but just shy from beating Gravedigger and April Summers. So she remains your leader. As we take a look at the current leaderboards, it's Gravedigger in first, El Toro Loco in second, and Doomsday in third. Don't forget to use code Project Rod to receive 10% off of your W Energy order. Here comes Ice Cream Man and Nick Morkis going for the nice sky wheelie into a wheelie on one wheel. Now a sidewall into a bicycle and back on all fours. So a great attempt for Ice Cream Man and Nick Morkey's. Actually one of the best combos we've seen so far in today's events. Curious to see what the second one will be, and what I've noticed a lot too is if one attempt is great and the other one's a little lackluster, it really does affect your score. So let's see what he can get in this second one. Nice moonwalk up and over the jump. Still trying to take it across and into a wheelie now. Comboing it into a wheelie. Ride it up and over and back on all fours for Ice Cream Man. So really those were great attempts by Nick Morkey's, and I would say it should score well. I don't know. I like for it to take the lead. I don't know if it will, just because of April Summers' first attempt, but these were great attempts nonetheless, especially the first one. So here comes the judges' scores. 7.602, a lot lower than I thought it would be, but is what it is. We got to keep trucking. Unfortunately, he will not be taking the lead. Here comes Nitro Studios and Monster Mud Husky going for a bicycle into a sidewall save, into another possible save. There it is. Nicely done by Monster Mud Husky. Has one more attempt to go. Let's see what it'll be. And he's going to pop it up into a nose wheelie. Let's see how far he can take it. Now he's going to back it up into a moonwalk. Is he going to be able to go up and over? Almost giving it too much. Could have risked landing on his lid. Up and over, getting a little crazy, kind of cartwheeling and touching the wall, getting back on all fours. Not sure if that'll affect his score or not, but luckily he ended on all fours, and it was a great attempt nonetheless. Here's the sidewall save of this, which was his first attempt that led into a wheelie into another save. So a great attempt, really. The second one here, a popper into a nose wheelie into a moonwalk, and here comes the scores. 8.142 for Monster Mud Husky. Not going to be enough to take the lead. Here comes Crazy Monster Jam Fan and Captain's Curse, the last truck in the way of April Summers, getting her second skills win of the season and her third competition win of Wichita. He's already taken racing. Let's see if he can take skills. Trying to get up on the container, popping it up and getting the balance that he needs. Going for a nice nose wheelie off of the container. Curious to see how far he can take it. Now into a moonwalk. Heading back towards the container. What's going to be the move here? No, he's going for it again. Another little nose wheelie. Trying to balance it as best as he can. Now almost losing it. Touching the nose on the ground, but getting it back on all fours. Look at the balance. He's like just almost absolutely still like a statue. He's going to start bringing it back. If you'd like to see more Monster Jam content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Going for the reverse flip. Using the container to bring him back forward, and now he's in a wheelie. Let's see how far he can take this wheelie. If he's going to combo it, he's going to combo it into a stoppie, and that's going to be the end of his first attempt. So that was a great attempt, and that I don't know. I like that. I like that a lot. That may possibly take the lead, if I'm being 100% honest, but we're going to have to wait and see. There's one more attempt for him to go. Can he take this away from April Summers and Gravedigger? And he's going to go for a popper. Can't get a reverse flip here. Well, no, I mean, he could if he gassed it pretty well. Now that I think about it, that's where April Summers and Drift4912 got theirs. Let's see. Oh, giving it too much, hitting the nose and back on all fours. So a short-lived second attempt. I don't know if that's going to hurt his score as we take a look at the highlights here. And the first attempt was great. Showed a lot of skill, a lot of balance, and he went for the reverse flip. Didn't quite get the full rotation, but the container did aid him into going into a wheelie and then into a stoppie. So it was a beautiful combo. This second one, though, a little lackluster. The score at 8.099 for Captain's Curse. It's not going to be enough to take the lead. Gravedigger and April Summers is your skills winner here in Wichita, taking her third competition win of the stop and her second skills win on the season. 9.421 was her score, and she held it all the way to the end. She now has 21 points going in to the event champion leaderboard, so things are looking great for Gravedigger and April Summers, and here come these scores, or the leaderboards. After all is said and done, El Toro Loco increasing his lead by 4. Now has 84, Captain's Curse in second with 40, and Gravedigger slowly creeping up with 69. Doomsday now in the 4th place spot, so that's a huge upgrade for him. Hopefully he can keep going up. Next event's going to be freestyle. Huge thank you to all the judges for today, and we'll see you all in freestyle. Last competition of Wichita, so I'm excited to see what it's going to be going into Wilkes-Barre. Huge shout out to all my patrons, April Summers, D Toad, and Julian Peacock. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everyone else watching, and we'll see you all in freestyle.